2K.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq, and they're just going up against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And for New Orleans, they are putting together an impressive stretch of basketball. Only one loss in their last 8 games. We'll see if that continues tonight. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you know, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things here on the analyst desk. On the back.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Cleveland Cavaliers come in for this one. We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark, they're still compensating for the loss of Mo Williams.
Yeah, and they're very happy to know that he'll be back on the court soon. And I'll be interested to see how it affects their chemistry when he does come back. That's always a challenge. They've got a good thing going right now, and they've actually been playing excellent basketball without him.
I tell you what, though, Clark, those are the kinds of problems we'd all like to have. I mean, this team has been getting it done in his absence, and hopefully he can return and deliver a jolt of energy, if you will, to really maybe put them over the top.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Freak is out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Hill in at the 5 spot. Now here's Evans after LeBron James's miss, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Love. Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. Back to Love. Now the feed to Freak. 6 to shoot. It's a pick by Love. Freak kicks to Love. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Kicks it to Davis. Here is Caspi. James covering. Back to Davis. Over to the wing. And Caspi kicks to Holiday. The shot by Evans. Nobody around. Off target from three-point range. On defense, New Orleans. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with a win.
And they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Well, composure, execution, efficiency in a tight ball game is typically what's going to determine the winner.
Tries from 10. That's good.
That's a nice drive there, Kevin. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop.
Cleveland with the ball. Trailing by 2. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Holiday kicks to Ajinça. Hill against Davis. Back to Evans, and stolen by Love. Left side Irving. Shoots the 3. And it's Freak missing.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
And here is Irving. 8 points his last outing. Love with the screen on Holiday. And a wide open look for Freak. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Holiday with it. He's picked up by James. Caspi for three. That's good.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws here tonight. And the first one drops. And both free throws good from Freak. Holiday dishes to Davis. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
LeBron with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And it's Freak missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Charity stripe shot. Almost, but it rolls out. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Cleveland moving it around. They set the screen to the paint. Here's Love. And the layup falls.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month. The Cavaliers, number 1.
I mean, it's about the pace they played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Splitters checked in for Alexis Ajinson. Anderson comes in for Caspi. And Eric Gordon subbed in for Tyreek Evans. Rivers, he's checked in for New Orleans. And Cleveland also making a change. Smith has checked in. Here's Rivers. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And it's Freak missing.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Now here's Freak. He's coming off a 16-point game against Memphis.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
And that one's good. That's now 8 points for Davis.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
And he gets it to go. And it's 7 points for Freak.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Dishes it to Anderson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that 3-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
And it's Freak missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone. A moment now to see the numbers for Anthony Davis. Averaging 21 points per game and over 2.5 blocks. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Kevin Love. Freak with it, picked up by Rivers, and stolen by Splitter. And Rivers with the basket on the assist by Splitter. 6 points for Austin Rivers.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
And that one's good. James.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Davis sets a screen. Here's Rivers. Tries again, and Davis puts it in. Davis has got 10 points.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
Now here's Freak. Whoa!
Good. Woo. And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And so here is New Orleans. The Cavaliers making the shot. Clock at 4. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. The Pelicans shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Aaron Gordon.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Jacks up a 3. Got it! He got it!
Just in time.
What a shot!
What a 3 at the horn as they end the quarter on a high note.
Couldn't agree more. That'll give them a nice little lift, I think, going into the next quarter.
And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds, and he talked about his area of focus.
A lot of face-up, like to do the one dribble pull-up. You like to do the one dribble, fade back off one leg. I haven't got there yet, but catching the ball at the elbow, catching.
Well, I tell you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can hurt you with.
Yeah, the brow, definitely.
The Ginza. Anthony Davis comes in for Ryan Anderson. And Tyreek Evans is subbed in for Eric Gordon. And then for Cleveland, Kevin Love's checked in for Kevin Seraphin. James comes in for Hood. And Freak subbed in for Cannon. Holiday and Evans comprise the backcourt. Caspi is out there with Davis, and it's Splitter in at the center position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Grizzlies made some major contributions. He ended with 16 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. Just another fantastic showing in what has been a great stretch of basketball for him.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, he made play after play in that game.
Let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's a pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close to dittoing that performance.
Austin Rivers, he's checked in for New Orleans. Cleveland also making some changes. Tristan Thompson comes in for Hill, and Smith subbed in for Irving. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Rivers. Thompson, a screen on Evans, and stolen by Splitter. Rivers against Smith. Now the dish to Caspi. Passes it to Splitter. LeBron against Evans. Shot clock at 6. Splitter passes to Caspi. Here's Davis. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence. And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Evans kicks to Rivers. Pass to Evans. Feeds to Davis. Shot is no good. And Cleveland the other way now. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. LeBron left side. Here's Thompson. It's deflected. And so the ball out of bounds. Splitter touched it last. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. While there's a break, let's take a look at this past month's assist leaders among small forwards in the NBA. LeBron James third.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
I tell you what, you could put the isolated cam on these guys and you would notice how flawlessly they execute those entry passes. They create so many easy baskets in the low post because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
And he came off that screen and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Kevin Love. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. 2nd in 3-point field goal percentage. And he's right there among the most efficient scorers in our league. 3rd overall in field goal percentage.
And back to your point, I mean, a lot of his effectiveness has to do with mental toughness. It's just hard to force him out of his comfort zone.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Some good numbers there for Freak. He has 14 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in 3-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You take a look at the Cavaliers, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And checking out Atlanta, they're just sitting one spot down right on their heels.
And right now for the Cavaliers, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they've stayed true to it.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute all right there.
LeBron James on the wing. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The screen from Thompson. Freak kicks to LeBron. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Cleveland, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And the second free throw, good. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Freak. He's got 16. On the wing, James. Knocks down the 3 ball. James has got 5 now.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Rivers kicks to Davis. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And through one half, it hasn't even been.
Well, obviously a lot of ground for you guys to make up in that second half. Do you expect Coach to shake things up to try to jumpstart you here in the third?
I wouldn't be surprised if he did. We came out and laid an egg that first half, straight up. Right now, any change to wake us up.
Come on.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Irving is out there with Freak, and it's Hill in at the 5. Holiday against Irving. Launches a 3. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Here's Freak. He's got 16. The pass to Hill. To the inside, and that one's good. Irving.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. They set the pick. Evans dishes to Caspi. Davis, the pass to Caspi. 5 to shoot. Davis sets a screen. From the high post, Caspi with the bucket. Caspi's got 7.
They're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to them, they'll take it all day.
And it's about getting open looks, and they've used that shot with great effect here tonight.
Shot off the pick. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Hill's got his first bucket of the night. Pelicans leading by 13. Outside Holiday. He dishes it to Davis. The jumper from the free throw line is good. 17 points in the game.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
Taking a look back over the last month, Kevin, let's check out how Cleveland stacked up. First in field goal percentage, first in three-point shooting, and they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
James kicks to Freak. Another shot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Let's take this chance to bring you now the hottest shooters from downtown this month. #1, Kevin Love.
Well, it's not just that he's getting the baskets, Kevin, but he's been doing a great job of getting open for a shot. So it's a combination of making shots, but before that, getting himself open to take the shots.
And both free throws good from Freak. Pelicans leading by 13. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Fires from deep. And it's Evans missing. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Shoots it up. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Freak.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Caspi dishes to Ajinça. Pass to Evans. And the layup is good. Evans has got 11 points.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
LeBron kicks to Irving. Down low. Puts up the baby hook. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Davis. The Cavaliers have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Splitters checked in. New Orleans leading by 12. Evans kicks to Davis. Irving against Holiday. Here's Evans. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Evans has got 4 points in the quarter.
He just punishes you on the backboard. I mean, it's pretty deflating for a team trailing big and still giving up second chance opportunities.
And the rejection by LeBron. Outside Irving. He kicks it to Freak. Hill sets the screen for Freak. Outside Hill. And a wide open look for Irving. Good. The assist goes to Hill. And that's now 7 points for Kyrie Irving. Holiday, the pass to Davis. Now Caspi. He has 7. Clock at 6. Outside Holiday. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland will come the other way. And here's Freak. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Irving. He's averaging 10 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. Solid numbers, the kind of production we expect. And frankly, I think he's got another level to take it to.
Yeah, he definitely has the skill set to put up even bigger numbers. It wouldn't be a surprise to see that in the coming days.
Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Gordon comes in for Tyreek Evans. Thompson comes with the double team. In the corner, it's Gordon. Here's Davis. Easy jumper from very short distance. Davis has got 19 points.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
It's stolen by Davis. Gordon goes in. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Pelicans?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Rivers, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Buries it from three-point range.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Looking at the last game for the Cavaliers, it was a loss to New Orleans. They won the first matchup of this season series. We'll see if they can get another tonight. We'll be watching Dwight Howard patrolling the paint tonight. He's no longer the unquestioned best center in the NBA, but there are times, Shaq, where he can still be a dominant force.
Yeah, he still has that physical advantage, Ernie, against 99% of the guys in the post. That's what I've been saying for a long time. And he does this every now and then, but that's why I've been saying for a long time, 28 and 10, I think he could do it. And every now and then, he can do that.
Well, Superman is in
Don't
the
you
building.
say it.
Okay,
Don't you say it.
Okay, I thought he was.
If
but
you say it again, I'm going to reach across this table.
I won't say it anymore.
Okay.
But his defense is still huge, and that also can win basketball games, and he has been a defensive stopper regardless of his offensive efforts.
I'll let you say it one more time.
Superman is not in the building. He's over here.
The Lakers continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup in this road game. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. With that road trip behind them, the Cavaliers ready to perform in front of their hometown fans here in Cleveland. Well, they're entering a bit of a soft spot in their schedule, facing off guys against some of the lower-ranked teams in the league, and we'll see if they're able to take advantage and pad their win total.
And keep in mind, just the two-game season series. This is their final game against this group, and they're looking to duplicate the outcome of that first contest where they played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, given the way things went for them in that game, I'll bet they wish they could play them more than just twice. But we'll see if they feel that way once this game's over.
And now the Lakers starting group. Randall out there with Howard. Then it's Williams. Then there's Nick Young, and it's Russell in at the one spot.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got his first points in this one.
Well, that shot was made possible by the work Dwight Howard did.
There's the pick. Irving kicks to Freak. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Well, listen, they own the boards at both ends of the floor in that game, and that's what won it for them. Those extra possessions were invaluable.
Well, Greg, I think coming into the game, that's where they thought they had an advantage, and they did a great job exploiting it.
And, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
Right side, Russell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
James kicks to Love. Down low. And the basket by Hill.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now, here is Russell. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Can't hit. Hill with some nice D.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Here's Williams. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Love dishes to Freak. Can't capitalize on the good pick.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Irving gets a screen from Simpson. LeBron James on the wing. feeds it to Hill. Back to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Simpson, the pass to LeBron. Goes up the baseline. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Picture perfect with the turnaround. There's no stopping that shot.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Brett Brown.
Team rebounding is something he stressed to his side, and rightfully so when you face a player that gobbles up the glass like Kevin Love. He told me that Love rebounds at an unreal rate, and his side can't take any mental breaks when it comes to boxing out on the defensive end. Love's numbers validate that fear, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Now, here is Hill. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Shumpert is checked in for Lou Williams. He doesn't get the second one. Los Angeles leading by 5. And Shumpert kicks to Randall. Russell with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Howard. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And let's go down to a list of players you can't leave open under any circumstances this season. Number 1.
Obviously, looking at those numbers, he hasn't just been settling for outside shots. He works very hard to get a lot of high-quality looks in close.
And that inside-outside game, I like to call it reversible clothing. It makes him the most accurate shooter among NBA small forwards.
Russell with it. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Pass to Randall. And that one goes long. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, their last game a loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Yeah, they just caught a team, Kevin, that was in a zone, and they didn't have the manpower defensively to disrupt them.
Hey, zone or no zone, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed. I mean,
a different look now for Cleveland. Seraphin comes in for Kevin Love. And Smith subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And then for the Lakers, Roy Hibbert's checked in for Howard. And David Lee is subbed in for Julius Randle. Now here's Shumpert. 11 points for him in that last game against Golden State. Russell dishes to Hibbert. And Young kicks to Hibbert. Russell with a wide open look. Los Angeles with another miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And here's Freak. 26 points for him last game against New Orleans.
And boy, did he have it going offensively. He lived at the line during that game as well, and that's where he got a lot of those points.
Shumpert, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 5. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Here's Seraphin on the money from 12 feet away.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Now, here is Russell. To the middle, here's Hibbert. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Irving is out there with Freak, and it's Hill in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Crisp pass into the paint.
A tight game here in Cleveland. Now Russell. He's got 6. Now the feed to Williams. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Williams. And that's now 8 points for Dwight Howard.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And it's Freak missing.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
And the rejection by LeBron. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Irving kicks to Hill. Cleveland moving the ball around. And it's Love missing.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good.